Hi, Miss Holly's class. Here we are back at school. Let's start with our, y'all know what to do, our hug. Oh, Miss Holly needs these every day. I like feeling you squeezing me. Can you feel it? Oh, good job. Okay, so what do we do? What's the first thing we always do when we start school? We did it at school here at my house and at school at our regular school. The pledge. That's right. Okay. Let's start off. Pledge. Put our hand on our heart. Ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good job. Okay, now for the calendar. Guess what? We're on the last week. We're in the last week of the month. Does everybody still remember? Remember the month? April. Starts with the letter A. Y'all can probably spell it by now. A-P-R-I-L. April. Well, today is, everybody say, Tuesday. So, it's Tuesday, April. Let's see what number we're on. Oh, goodness. We're going way down here on the calendar. Oh, my goodness. We're on the last week. That is a big number. 28. Can everybody say that? 28. So we're going to count to the number 28. Are y'all ready? What number do we start with? That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Whew. Are you tired? That was a big number. Woo. Okay. So, we'll do our Days of the Week song. Today, I think let's stomp our feet. Are y'all ready? Days of the week. 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 Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Good job, Miss Holly's class. Okay, now, do you remember the songs that we practiced last week? It's for our moms. I'm going to get my paper, and we're going to practice our Mother Day songs. Okay, so I was going to sit down and see if y'all can remember. If you can, sing along with me. We have a couple of weeks before Mother's Day, and maybe you'll remember the songs that you can sing for Mom. She's going to love it. So, the first one is We Love Mothers. So, it goes like this. We love mothers, we love mothers. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Mothers are for hugging. Mothers are for kissing. We love you. We love you. Thank you, mothers. Thank you, mothers, for your love. For your love. Mothers are for hugging. Mothers are for kissing. We love you. We love you. She's going to love that. Okay, the next one, it's kind of a little bit of a sillier song. This one is, listen as I sing this song. So, here we go. We sing it to Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star tune. So it says, listen as I sing this song. telling you about my mom. She can cook and she can clean. She can wash my dirty blue jeans. But the thing she does so well is to make me feel so swell. Yay! She's gonna like that one too. Okay, we'll practice these again another day this week, and I know you're gonna get it. So, well, today I told you in Zoom class that we are gonna start something new. We've learned all of our numbers, all the way 1 through 10, and we'll keep reviewing those, every once in a while. But today we're going to start something new. We're going to be talking about the ocean, things that live in the ocean, and the beach. Did you notice how Miss Holly is dressed? I have on my Cozumel t-shirt. I have on a hat with something. This is something that I would wear to the beach. And look, I have on some sandals. So I would either wear flip-flops or sandals. Miss Holly loves going to the beach. Have you ever been to the beach? Have you ever gone there just for a little trip with your family? What are some fun things to do at the beach? Let's see. Play in the sand. Do you like playing in the sand? Building a sandcastle. One of Miss Holly's favorites is looking for seashells, going for walks, playing in the water. Oh, that water is salty. Or I'm sure a lot of you probably like swimming in the pool. There's lots of games that you can play on the beach and just spending time with your family and having a snack. Who doesn't love a snack? And then in the water, there's all kind of animals, all kind of things in the water. Let's think of some things. Can y'all think of some things that live in the ocean? Can y'all tell Miss Holly? Maybe I love looking at the dolphins. There's all kind of fish. There's sharks. What else is out of whales? Stingrays. How about, a jellyfish. Has anyone ever seen a jellyfish? Miss Holly has seen a jellyfish. You kind of have to be careful of those. But anyway, we are going to talk about seashells today that you find on the beach, and we're going to make a jellyfish. So we're going to start with a story. And this one says, I am not a fish. Not a fish. Okay. It says, hello there. My name is Edgar, and I'm a jellyfish. Hello, Edgar. Of course, jellyfish aren't actually fish at all. It's kind of confusing. Boy, do we understand. Starfish aren't fish either. We have arms, for crying out loud, and our skeletons are on the outside. Who came up with these silly names anyway? Well, I think it all started when those pesky humans dove in and started labeling everything. The thing is, most creatures ended up with fancy names all on their own, like a narwhal, or a dolphin, a hammerhead shark, yellow things, blue things, swordfish. But with jellyfish, it's like they took two unrelated words and they stuck them together. I understand the whole jelly part. Sometimes I can barely tell the difference myself. Strawberry jelly, grape jelly, sea jelly. But jelly, fish, this I never understood. I look more like a plastic bag than a fish. That's silly. I mean, this is a fish. It has fins and gills and scales. I don't have fins, gills, or scales. Because I am not a fish. And everyone always says, Edgar, you're overthinking things. But jellyfish don't even have brains. So I'm not thinking anything at all. Believe me, I've tried to be like other fish. I've joked around with the clownfish. Hey guys, why did the turtles cross the ocean? To get to the other tide. But I don't have a funny bone in my body. In fact, jellyfish don't even have any bones at all. I've hung out with the angelfish, but they don't even know what a sand angel is. Look, he made a sand angel. And good luck with playing tag with your hands when your hands are stinging tentacles. Hey there, Mr. Pufferfish. Tag, you're it. Look what happened. Poof! This one time, I even got packed in with the sardines. Uh-oh. But right when I was finally fitting in, I was tossed aside. Hey, that's not a fish. Throw it back. Oh, splash. I finally got to the point where I had to just stop and float for a while. You guys go ahead. I'll catch up later. And that's when I started feeling like myself again. After all, floating is what I do best. You know, just talking to this group has helped me realize something. People can call me whatever they want. Squishy thing, gelatin blob, stingy fish, sea jelly, peanut butter and jellyfish sandwich. No matter what I'm called, I am still me. And that's the best thing that I could ever be. Thanks, you guys. I feel better already. I tell you, this group knows how to make someone feel like a star. We're just so happy you came, Edgar. Yeah, you've brightened our day too. Uh-oh, look who's coming. Excuse me. I'm sorry to interrupt. My name is Charlie, and I'm a seahorse. Hello, Charlie, his friend said. The end. Wasn't that a good book? That was such a good book about a jellyfish. So, what we're going to do, what you're going to need today, set my book down, is all you're going to need is just like a lunch bag. Does anybody have like a lunch sack? If you have one, I want you to go and get one now, or you may already have it. If you don't have a lunch sack, you could probably just use a piece of paper. You could just cut it long like this. This is like the shape of a rectangle, but I'm going to use a paper sack. And so what you'll need is some paints. And so Miss Holly has a couple of different paints. I'm going to put them on my paper plate. I'm going to use some blue and some red. I'm going to kind of mix some of my colors up. Maybe some green. Okay, there we go. Or you could paint your sack all one color if you want to. And what you're going to do is you're going to paint one side and you're going to need to let it dry. And then I want you to turn it over and paint the other side. So Miss Holly's just going to show you today just on the one side because we're going to need to let it dry. So anyway, get your paintbrush, have your paints. And we're going to start painting. It's always a good idea to have a board or something to paint on. So maybe you don't get it on Mom's table. Maybe I'll add a little bit of blue up here. Ooh, that looks kind of good. And then just paint your sack. You could mix the colors if you want to. Now, see what you'll need to do is, like I said, you'll need to let this dry. So just wait and let this dry. And then I want you to paint the other side. So we're going to paint both sides. I can hold this up and paint it. But you might just want to let it dry first. And then you can just paint the other side. So I'm going to set this over to the side and let it dry. And Miss Holly, I already had one that I had painted. So this is a dry one. And see, I painted both sides of the sack. And so once it gets all dry, this is what it'll look like. And then what you're gonna do, see how I started cutting right here? We're making the tentacles of the jellyfish. So you'll just take your scissors and then you'll just cut straight up. Y'all know how to do this. You're good cutters. Just straight up. All the way across on your sack. All of its little legs. And I'm holding this up so you can see. But see, you could lay it down on the table if you can't hold it up and then just cut it like this. That might be easier for you to do. I was just holding it up for you to see, but you don't have to hold it up when you cut. You could lay it down and cut. Okay, and you're gonna go all the way across, and look, doesn't that look like jellyfish tentacles? And so, we're gonna add some eyes. Now, Miss Holly has some silly googly eyes. Y'all remember using these at preschool? If you don't have googly eyes, there's lots of things that you could use. You could just use pieces of paper and stick up here for eyes. You could use cotton balls. You could use little pom-poms. You could draw eyes if you wanted to. But I have some googly eyes, so I thought I would use them. So I'm going to put on, I'm going to do 2 glue dots. And I'm going to stick my eyes on. Here we go. 1 and 2. And of course, those are going to have to dry. But look at that. Look at this jellyfish. Isn't that fun? So like I said, just paint it, let it dry, and then when you get one side done, then turn it over, paint the other side, and then you're going to cut the sack and then put some eyes on. And you have a jellyfish. I thought that was really cute. So on Friday, you can bring your jellyfish to Zoom and show me what they look like. Okay? All right. Well, then the next thing that we're going to do, we're going to talk about seashells. So I have some paint on here. Okay. You should have a paper with different seashells. Miss Holly loves to look at seashells when she goes to the beach. She likes to go for a walk down the beach and look and see what shells I can find. Now on this, you could paint them. You could color them if you want to. Just use your markers or crayons. I think I'm going to use watercolors. But you don't have to. You can use whatever you want to decorate them. And we are going to be coloring seashells every day. We talk about the beach and the ocean. And at the end, I'll have your mom and dad help you and maybe put like some paper together, and you can make a seashell book. And you can have all your different seashells. So, okay, so to watercolor, we just have to have some water and our paints. I'm going to do water and then paint and then paper. And I think you could make these different colors, or you can keep them, you know, one color. I think I'm just going to make mine solid, but you could do them really fancy. You could do different lines. I'll show you on this other one something that you could do. So I'm going to do this one blue. I like the color blue. So like I said, just watercolor them or use your markers. Now this one has different lines. If you wanted to, you took your time, you could make each one of these little lines a different color. That would be a beautiful seashell. So I started with purple, and then you could do blue, what other color should we use? How about green? You can make these as fancy as you want to. Are y'all doing this with Miss Holly? If you need to stop and pause the video and take your time, That's a great thing to do. I don't want you to rush. Do y'all like going to the beach as much as Miss Holly does? What is your favorite thing to do? Tell me one favorite thing, just one, that's just the most favorite thing to do when you go. Miss Holly likes eating lots of seafood too. I like all the food. Okay, look how pretty that one is. And then our last one, just paint it any color you want to, because what you're going to do is we're going to cut these out. And you don't have to cut them out right now. You can let them dry. Uh-oh, mixing my colors. You can let them dry and cut them out after they're dry. Okay. So, Miss Holly's going to go ahead and try to cut hers out. They're still a little wet, but I would let them dry, but I kind of wanted to show you on this first one on cutting them out, okay? So, you're just going to cut on the black line. Just go all the way around. Super easy. Y'all can do this. Y'all are good cutters. Like I said, just let it dry first, because when it's wet, it's a little bit harder to cut. Okay, so there's the first one. This one has little edges on it, so it's a little bit harder. So I'm just going to go around like this. So how many shells do we have? So far, we have 1, 2, and 3. So by the time we get done with this, we'll have a lot of shells. And then here is our third one. Okay. Now, we're just going to let those dry. Like I said, they're a lot easier to cut when they're dry instead of being wet like Miss Holly had hers. Alrighty. So, like I said, we'll do more of those on Thursday. Now, I was thinking of something. I was thinking that maybe we could do a pretend. We're going to pretend like we're at the beach, we're sitting on the sand, and we're going to make a sandcastle. I don't know about you, but I don't have a sandbox at my house. So, if you have a sandbox, this would be easier for you. So, Miss Holly is just going to sit here on the floor, and I have my blocks. So what I thought is we are going to pretend to build a sandcastle. Miss Holly loves doing walks with y'all at school. Ooh, that was noisy. So this is something that you could do at your house. I bet you have blocks at your house. And you could build a castle out of blocks. And you can have your mom take a picture and send it to Miss Holly and show it to me. So the first thing I'm going to do on my sandcastle is I'm going to build a little edge around. This is what I would do at the beach because I wouldn't want the water to wash it away. You know how the water comes up and washes the sand? So look, I'm building a border. Let's see if I have another one of these. Oh, one more. Yes. Oh, that one's a tall one. Okay. So there we go. There's our border. Now I'm going to put my house in the middle. So what should I start with? Let's see here. Let me look. Got some big ones. How about 2 of these? Okay. So, and then you can just design your sandcastle however you want to. I wish y'all were here with Miss Holly because y'all are really good at this. Y'all are good castle builders. Let's see if I have something that goes across. Oh, I do. Look, I have one. What do you think? How's it looking? Oh, and look, I have a top. How does that look? Does that look like a big, tall castle? And then you could make some smaller ones on the bottom. Like this. Some other little towers. Okay. So, and you can use these other blocks. You can just keep building. I know that y'all probably build tall, tall towers. So here's Miss Holly's sandcastle. Do you like it? So like I said, you make me one and send me a picture. Send me a picture of your castle. So we will get together again on Thursday and we'll talk about another animal that lives in the ocean and make watercolor some more seashells. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you. Bye-bye.